for our intellectual minds to really wrap themselves fully and completely around it. One important piece is, as you said, we are this full and complete and perfect soul. Then we forget it, then again we are the full and complete and perfect soul. In our forgetfulness, we don't stop being the full and complete soul. In this moment, that Sat Chit Anand is our identity. It's not before and after, it's right here, right now. It's just that I'm not aware. It's just that if I am focused outside, I'm not able to be focused inside. You can only look in one direction at one time. And if I'm looking at form, I'm not looking at content. If I'm looking at what's changing, I'm not looking at what's stable. If I'm looking at the packaging, I'm not looking at the essence. But my essence, the content, has never changed. It's not like my full, perfect soul has somehow stopped being full and perfect in my forgetfulness. It's just that I'm not turned toward it to see. And that is why the sadhana we do is that which purifies our vision so we can see. Our highest truth right here, right now is that. It's that core prayer that we chant all the time. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamsoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Lead us, O God, from that darkness of ignorance, of falsehood, of unreality, in which I identify as that physical body. Because the prayer, lead me from death to immortality, it doesn't mean, oh God, take this mortal body and make it immortal. It doesn't mean make me be the exception to the rule, may my cells never degenerate. It's not what it means. It means lead me from this false identification with that which is born, which changes, which perishes, to the light of truth, in which I remember and realize that I am that which is immortal. It's not we become immortal, it's that we remember we have always been immortal. So that's the spiritual work, is to realize. Have you ever been in a dream where you're sleeping in your dream, right? And in the dream you're like, oh, I'm sleeping, I should wake up. And then you wake up in the dream, but you're still asleep, and there's kind of this odd, interesting confusion when the body actually finally wakes up. Because you're like, oh my God, I was still sleeping, but I thought I had woken up. And then you realize you had only woken up in the dream. That concept of what is real, what is not, that's the illusion. The truth is soul. The soul, you're absolutely right, the soul doesn't have to evolve. Soul doesn't need to be developed, soul doesn't have to evolve. Nothing has to happen, the soul is perfect. What has to happen is my mind, my intellect, my manomaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, these sheaths that block me from seeing the truth, those need to evolve. The sanskaras upon them of ignorance, of illusion, of being wrapped up in Maya, that needs to evolve so that I can actually see the pure soul that I am. That's the what and how. That's what we are meant to do. Why the whole Leela exists, as I've shared many times, the only answer to me that makes sense is so that the divine can have the experience of two becoming one again. That same experience that we have in our love relationships when we pick a fight because we're bored and we temporarily, even being one, become two. We feel separate. I hate you, we slam doors, we go into separate rooms. And then we remember and come back. And the making up is so juicy and yummy and wonderful and beautiful that it feels so much better than it did before we had the fight. Whereas actually we've gotten back to exactly where we were before, and we never were separate. We just forgot. We had a fight. We forgot how much we loved each other. That's the best explanation I have heard that resonates the most with me inside of the why. But what I also know, as someone who has spent a lot of her life trying to wrap my brain around things that intellect